To get premium trading and investing tips, support on Patreon. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another video. Yesterday I already filmed the video that I wanted to release, but then so much stuff has happened over on the market that I need to do a completely new video because all the things have changed and I need to talk about it today. But before going into it, guys, let me know if you are making the Hazard or Juan Fran SBC. I want to know if you're going to be completing it because I just want to have a general understanding what my viewers are doing on the market right now. But yeah, guys, yesterday we made amazing profit. If we look at Sergi Roberto, I bought him at 2.5k. I sniped some under 2k as well, and I'm making crazy profit. I sold it between 6.5k and 7k, but right now he's at 7.5 or 8k already at the time that I'm making this video. It's crazy. I just knew he's gonna go up, but the Juan Fran SBC, when it dropped, that saved my ass a lot. I mean, saved my ass. It was already inflated before that SBC dropped, but the Juan Fran made it rise even more. I sold because I saw an opportunity of investing into other cards. Me and my subs over on Patreon, we went for other players who are today already up in price. We're already making good profit on those, but we're still holding, we're still waiting because I do think those cards that we picked up yesterday could be potential for the Bundesliga player of the month. Now, I'm just gonna tell you guys that we invested in Javi Martinez, who's at 3.5k. He was at 3.5k this morning when I checked it. He might be even higher right now because he's also the Bundesliga potential and he's needed for probably Juan Fran SBC, and he's 84 rated. Now the thing is that yesterday the 84s have dropped a lot. They went under 2k of value. We went in, we sniped. And why did this happen? Because a lot of people invested in 84s for the SBC, and once they weren't needed, a lot of people offloaded the first time. This is called panic selling. Whenever you guys see panic selling on the market, get on it. Snipe, buy, bid, whatever the hell you can, because those prices are going to go up. Today we already have prices going up. We bought a lot of 84s at 1.5k. They're already slowly rising. That was the panic where you guys needed to get in. If you subscribe to me on Patreon, you jumped in. If you are following my videos, you already have to know by this time. If you watch every my video, you have to know what panic selling is. If you're new, subscribe, guys, because we're talking a lot of similar terms in trading and investing in FUD that will help you a lot throughout the year. Just watch my videos. It doesn't matter. Like, if you don't have time to watch my videos, a lot of people subscribe. I help them out with texting them, with notifying them right through their phones whenever I buy or sell someone. We are making crazy profit also on David Silva, which we bought at 25 to 35k. And we sold it at 55k. We sold it too early on PlayStation because he went up in price range today on Xbox. I just didn't want to risk it. But honestly, like, if you still hold him because on Xbox he's extinct at 65k. So if you're on PlayStation at 55k, I think his price range will get updated also on PlayStation and he will go up. So you are pretty safe of making more coins on him. But I needed coins yesterday because I've invested in Javi Martinez. I bought a few of 85 players, 85 rated players who are gradually going up right now. And I bought the Marcus DM form. Why? Because that was panic selling as well. He was lower than when he was in packs. Now, when you see a player that is that good get lower than when he was in packs, you buy, because what will happen to Juan Fran? Juan Fran at a certain point in 2 days, I believe it's only 3 days, the flashback SBC that's on right now, he's gonna get out on the market. So the new people will come on the market. The new people will start playing FIFA. Some will start playing FUT, and they won't be able to afford Juan Fran because he won't be there anymore. They missed the window to complete the SBC and to get him. So the Marcus will potentially be the best right back from La Liga. And I do think the La Liga squad right now, I'm thinking of doing it because they're so cheap. If you look at Dembele, he's at 3k. If you look at, like, the cards are crazy cheap. Ben Yedder at 1k. You have Williams at 1k as well. You can make such a crazy team for cheap that I'm really thinking of buying myself a La Liga team. A cheap La Liga team. The only problem there are the defenders, which you need to pay more because the good ones are rarer, and that's usually the case. So whenever a La Liga inform gets into the team of the week, and if he's good, if he has 84 defending or more, and if he's around 70 pace, that could be potentially the card to invest, because that's a field where good players in that league are missing. Nexo is also going up because of the high rating and because of he's needed for some SBCs. People are inputting him in the Hazard SBC. So it's just our profits are keeping going up. They keep going up, and it's really great to see that. It's really great to go with the SBCs. That was the right decision that we made. I also told my subscribers to buy holidays under 12K. On Thursday, when the rewards were out, some went in, some bought a lot. And yesterday he was at 18K. He's back down at 15K, but doesn't matter. Like, you sell in the hype. If you bought him at 12K on Thursday, on Friday, you would have made like as 5K per card quickly. So it's just constant flipping. Now, I know you guys don't want to hear me brag about how we're doing good on Ultimate Trader and Patreon, all of that, but I just want to state that these investments were SBC investments. These investments are potentially going up in the hype or when an SBC needs them. Now, the 84s last year, if you guys remember, they were needed a lot in a lot of SBCs, and they went up over 4K at some point at 5K. I do think under 2K, they're still too cheap. They have been overinvested, and they were panic sold. We bought at 1.5K. And last year, on 20th of October, we got the Scream Team released. There was an SBC 83 rated, needing 83 rated cards that went up a lot in value. I also want to state that the right backs and the left backs, they don't have a tendency to have good, high-rated, cheap cards. That's why Sergi Roberto was such a good investment. Let's say a Bundesliga Player of the Month SBC drops. I do think Bender as the right back, like close to 1K, that's a mad investment in my opinion, because the fullbacks are the ones that are not that high in rating. The left backs and the right backs, those are the positions you want to go with into these SBCs that EA is providing. I also want to state that Scream cards had the 83 rated SBC last year, as I already mentioned, and they could go up a lot. Like the ones who provide links who are from the top 5 leagues, those are the ones to target in my opinion. If you mass invest in 1K, guys, like example Bender, you just wait up. At some point he's going to go over 2K, maybe over 3K, and you're going to make a lot of profit. Even Colorado at the left back at an 82 rating. I do believe those cards have potential, and nobody is looking at them right now. So what you need to do is just buy at that specific price around 1K, and I do think you will be safe if you're patient enough to wait until the moment when they're needed. I don't know when they will be needed. They could be needed in a month. They could be needed tomorrow. There's no way of knowing that, but if you store them, invest in them, keep them in your club, there's going to be a time when they will go just simply up. I'm almost positive about that. Now, Champions League cards, guys, they should or could be provided next week. Again, if they get provided, I do think every Champions League card will drop back down in value. Sell everything, any Champions League card you have, in my opinion, at this very moment, because in my opinion, if they drop another SBC next week when the Champions League matches start, I do think those will go down again. I don't know what the SBCs will be. We still need to see. There's gonna be there's a carding concept that is some sort of live Champions League item. The ones currently on the market are not live Champions League items. So live meaning that they will get upgraded based on their performances in real life. So if they get upgraded, they will be better. And I do think there's going to be SBCs needing these cards. So also, if they get supplied again this time out, go at the minimum value. You can snipe them up. You can pick them up. They were 1K or under last time out. Now everybody is like at 3K or something. If there's going to be SBC needing them, they're going to go back to those values. The cheapest one, of course, the non-rares. The rares are going mad up in price. If you see any panic selling, you just pick them up and hold. If you subscribe to me, we're going to look at that market next week. It's going to be really important for us. I think we can make a shit ton of coins on that one. I'm sorry for my language, but seriously, like the coins that we're making right now are amazing. Then a lot of you are asking me about the Talisca and Hulk link. Talisca went extinct because to the Hulk link. I don't know if Talisca will get his price range upgraded. Hulk is hyped up too much. If you guys remember last year, Goretzka, he was at 500K of value. I knew that was hype because YouTubers keep talking about Goretzka and all of that. They kept buying him. They said how good he is. And when he went out of packs, he went down in value because too many people oversold. There wasn't enough demand to sustain it because too many people bought when he was in packs. Now, I do think that's the reason for Hulk, and I do think he can drop back down in value when he's out of packs. Because right now, over 200k value, I do think from the Chinese league, that card is too much, guys. I do think he'll drop back down. Also, Talisca, that's a risky investment. If you want to go with 60k right now, if you want to snipe him for the max value, I don't know if his price range has been up at the moment that I'm filming this video, but this morning he wasn't yet updated. His price range was still max capped, I do believe, at 60k. So that is a really risky investment in my opinion. Like EA might not rise it, and at some point if there's panic selling, I'm gonna be there ready with my coins to pick them up from the panic sellers if it doesn't go well. If not, I'm just gonna find other investments. Now Royce, should you sell in the hype? Yes, the Royce M from the Royce cards, anything, because the Bundesliga player of the month, people are talking about it, and like if Hazard wasn't needed for the Hazard, as we see, I don't think Royce will be needed, and I do think that we don't know like what will happen, because 40% of the voting is fan voted from player of the month Bundesliga, and 60% is the community, the Bundesliga community. So you guys really need to be careful on this one. If you hold Royce, because I'm getting a lot of questions, I would sell now just to be safe, because he's kind of holding its value for the hype. So to just quickly to quickly assess what we have told today, buy time is when SBCs drops. When SBC drops, there's always something that you can find, that you can buy. May it be 84s, 83 rated cards, maybe whatever the hell it is, because people panic sell, maybe the M forms or something. You just need to monitor the market, monitor it from previous weeks, and see which cards have dropped a lot. A good feature, not the best feature, but a good feature that can help you get an overview of that is the FUTBIN top 100 index. You can see the players that went up, that went down in percentage, but it's not that much reliable. So you really need to know the market. You really need to be on the market daily, check prices daily like myself, and see how these prices are moving. So if you guys don't have time for that, there's my Patreon link below. I'm there to help, always in the Discord room. Just to get it clear, I'm working from 9 to 5 from Monday to Friday. So when I get home every evening, we're on the market, we're buying, we're selling, and in the evening we jump in on a lot of investments, because throughout the day there's not much to do on the market at all, because not many people are on the game. So it doesn't matter to us. We're making amazing coins and amazing profit. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.